Okay.
Sit down, mic close.
Okay. Is it tucked?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take 3.
Okay, so we are doing this for Graceview women. This is for the dinner. So talk to me. Like, what is the purpose of this video? Like, why a dinner?
Well, the reason I want to do a dinner is because I wanted to celebrate and honor our women at Graceview.
Yeah.
Because Jesus does.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus celebrates women. And so what most people don't realize is that right up until the time of Jesus, women were considered at best, Lauren, second-class citizens. And when Jesus Christ comes on the scene, he changes everything. You know, I love how one author put it. He put it this way: Jesus demonstrated only the highest regard for women in both his life and his teaching. He recognized the intrinsic equality of men and women, and he continually showed the worth and dignity of women as persons. This author went on to say that Jesus valued our fellowship. He valued our prayers, our service, our financial support, our testimony, and our witness. So what Jesus did was he honored women, he taught women, he ministered to women in just so many thoughtful ways. And so if Jesus placed such a high value on women, then I too am a very firm believer in celebrating every woman that God created in his image and for whom Christ gave his very life. And so I looked up, like, what does celebrate mean? Well, celebrate literally means to acknowledge, to honor, or praise publicly with a social gathering or enjoyable activity. And so that's why we wanted to do this. We here at Graceview want to celebrate each woman's uniqueness and how she has been created in the image of her God. But not just that. We want to inspire and motivate each of you to live out what God in eternity past planned and purposed for each of you to bring him glory by your unique life. You know, we desire to honor and value every woman at Graceview from the moment she enters this world until the moment she takes her last breath. We will treasure our little sisters as we pour into their development of becoming Christ-like women of God. We will see our single ladies as the MVPs of Graceview that they really are. And we will open up our lives and welcome them into it. We will come beside our single mothers and let them know you are not alone in this. We will be a source of strength to our mothers by praying for them, supporting them, stepping in and helping them in practical ways. And we will honor those who have lived a life a little longer than most of us. And we will value their experience, and we will take time to listen to their stories and to take their instruction, knowing that they've walked the path that we're going to be walking. We will honor each and every one of our ladies here at Graceview. I love how one pastor stated it in an article that he wrote about honoring women, that in the garden, as in the church, it was not good for man to be alone. In a day where popular culture has muddled the lines between man and woman, we have an opportunity to give fresh evidence to how much God highly values womanhood. Created in God's wisdom and by his sovereign power, the church's mothers and daughters are no longer second-class citizens. I love how he made the point that just as Adam could not be obedient to the command that God gave him to be fruitful and multiply without the woman, without each of you, Christian women, our church will not be able to fulfill the great commission of going, making disciples, baptizing, and teaching them to do what God has commanded us to do. We can't afford to overlook each of you, our sisters, because God doesn't overlook you. As your pastor's wife, your friend, and most importantly, your sister in Christ, I want you to know that I love you and I value you. And my heart's desire is that you are able to thrive here as a woman of Graceview. Thanks for coming tonight.